Social Security Administration Department. May I know whom I'm speaking with?
Yes, my name is Edward Jones.
Okay, sir, can you please spell out your first name?
Edward.
Okay, your last name, sir.
Jones. Jones.
Okay, Edward, do you receive any call or message from your local legal department? And did they provide you any kind of case ID or reference ID or not?
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
Did you receive any call or message from your local legal department? And did they provide you any kind of case ID or reference ID or not?
Refund? No. I could go and try and listen to the message again, but no one's called me except for this answer phone message I've received.
Okay, sir. Well, in that case, can you help me out with your date of birth?
Yes, it's the 14th of October 1958.
Okay, it's 14 October 1958, alright?
Yes.
Okay. Hello,
Hello.
can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Now, can you please verify me with your social security number so that I can go ahead and verify you in my system, as you haven't received any kind of notification from any of your local legal department, alright?
Okay. Yes, it's 525
Okay, 525.
76
Okay.
6356.
It's okay, 5257666356, alright?
That's correct.
Okay, can you please hold for a moment? I'll pull up your information, alright?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, hello, Edward, do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, when and where was your social security issued to you?
When and where? I would say it was around 1965, and in New Mexico.
It is issued in Mexico in 1952, alright?
In New Mexico.
Yes, yes, it is issued in New Mexico, I know, but in which year?
I guess when I was fairly young, somewhere between 1960 and 1970, probably. I can't remember the exact
No,
year.
sir. Eh, You're born in 1958 and your social security was issued in 1952 in New Mexico. You are lying.
What do you mean? No, it wasn't.
No, sir, it was issued in 1952 in New Mexico. I mean, 1952, yeah.
No, it wasn't. It was issued in, I don't know, somewhere in the 60s. You're lying. It doesn't even say on
Okay,
it the
Edward.
year.
Okay, Edward. The reason we are trying to contact you today was to inform you regarding some legal enforcement action filed on your social security. We have got an order to suspend your social at the right moment because we have found many suspicious activities going under your social security number, alright?
What?
The reason we are trying to contact you today was to inform you regarding some legal enforcement action filed on your social security. We have got an order to suspend your social at the right moment because we have found many suspicious activities going under your social security number, okay?
And when will the right moment be?
Okay, so Edward, I want you to grab a pen and a paper handy and let me know whenever you are ready,
Cripe.
because I will go ahead and provide you some important points which you have to note it down, alright?
I'm sorry, cripe and pamper a baby.
Grab a pen and a paper handy and let me know whenever you are ready, because I will go ahead and provide you some important points which you have to note it down, alright?
Okay, a pin and a papa. Right.
Okay.
Yes, I own those things. I'm quite fortunate.
Okay, sir, can you please grab a pen and a paper handy and let me know whenever you are ready, alright?
Yeah, no, I've got them right here. They're very, very precious to me, so I keep them always by the telephone.
Okay, are you sure that you have grabbed a pen and a paper handy?
Yes. I keep one here.
Okay, you can write. Okay, you can write down your case ID, alright?
Okay.
Your case ID is D seems like Daniel and C seems like Charlie. It's DC 7010.
DC 7010.
Yes, sir, correct.
Christ.
Now you can write down your warrant ID.
My rah ID.
Warrant, WARRANT, warrant.
Oh, warrant. My vehicle warranty.
Yes, your warrant ID is 537542.
5375. Was that 42?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Now I will go ahead and read out the legal charges against your name. So I will highly appreciate you if you do not interrupt me in between while I'm speaking, alright?
Okay.
Okay, I'll give you enough chance to speak out your entire questions once I complete my part. Is that okay with you?
What?
I promise I will give you a fair enough chance to speak and rest your entire questions once I complete my part. Is that okay with you?
Okay.
Okay, Edward, your social has been found suspicious for criminal activities in the state of Texas. So, have you ever been to the state of Texas before?
The state of Texas. Yes. Not for quite some time, though.
Okay, have you been to... Okay, you have been to Texas in which year, sir?
Oh, I would say around the mid 2000s, maybe 2005.
Okay. Around mid 2005, alright?
Pardon?
Okay. Because we are taking this issue to the FBI headquarters as we are having a strong evidence that are enough to prove you guilty inside the courthouse. So, the investigation started when we found an abandoned car on the south border of Texas in the city of El Paso, and the car contained some blood as well as some amount of drugs inside the car. And after investigation, we found that the car was rented on your name and on your personal social information. And there was two addresses which was linked with the title of the vehicle. So, one of the addresses led us to the state of Pennsylvania to the city of Floyd. It was an apartment which was raided by a U.S. Marshal, but unfortunately there was no one inside the residence. But they got success to recover 8 to 9 pounds of cocaine, which is an abusive drug, and some documentation from financial institutes such as Chase Bank, Bank of America, and U.S. Bank, and etc. Right? And this entire paperwork has your name on it, and $1,000 has been wired from this bank accounts locally and internationally, so which totally suspicious to us. That is the reason we as the Social Security Administration of Texas has filed a case against you for drug trafficking and as well as for money laundering. According to Section 42 subsection C of 1958 Drug Enforcement Administration Act, you are going to be taken for non-bailable jail term for 9 years, and the penalty should be $60,000 or maybe more than that. as we are having a very short time, and what you have done was totally against the law of the United States government.
Wait,
So I have to sign the arrest warrant against.
What have I done that was against the law? Something about using my penal gland.
Yes, sir. Let me finish my part, okay? I'll send you every details and information,
I
alright?
escaped that. Okay.
Sir, as we are having a very short time, and what you have done was totally against the law of the United States government.
Well, yes.
So I have to sign the arrest warrant against your name and have to suspend your social right away.
I understand.
Now, let me know if you have any questions regarding this case file, which is going to be executed once this line gets disconnected.
No. I guess I have to put my hands up and say, okay, you've got me.
Okay, you have never been to Texas before, right?
No, I have been to Texas, yes, but I didn't think that what I did with my in the penal, well, not in the penal system, with my penal system, would ever catch up with me. But it seems it does. You know.
Okay, sir. Somebody is trying to use your social security, alright? We have...
Right. Is that it? Sorry, I think we were at cross purposes.
Yes, sir? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir. What are you trying to say?
No, I'm just saying, okay, so someone else has been using my social security. That's what you're telling me.
No, sir. Someone is trying to use your social security. It might be within your family, within your relatives, or within your friends. It might be. We don't know. But we are finding out the real person who is using your social security, alright?
What? Pardon?
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Yes. Sorry, what was the last thing that you said?
Sir, someone is trying to use your social security, alright? It might be within your friends, within your family, within your relatives, whomever it might be, we don't know. But we are finding out the real culprit who is trying to use your social security, alright?
Oh, right, yeah, yes.
So, there is any apartment that is under your name or not?
Yes, there's a house under my name.
Okay, there is a house under your name, alright?
Yes.
Okay, sir. In this record, we have also checked your birth records, and we found that your parents are engineer records, and your social has no other complaint in the past. So this is the only reason we try to reach you before you face any legal consequences from the federal government. So if you are agreed to help the Department of DEA, that is Drug Enforcement Administration, in this case, then only we can put your arrest warrant on hold, as we have to find the real culprit who have used your personal information toward these fraudulent activities. So are you willing to cooperate with the DEA or not?
Yes, of course.
Okay, well, in that case, let me go ahead and connect this line to the DEA, that is Drug Enforcement Administration Officer from the Drug Enforcement Administration Department, who is the authorized person in regard with your case. You can go ahead and talk to them. You can go ahead and let them know that you are not the one who did this, but someone else has stolen your identity, alright?
Yes. I'd appreciate the opportunity to speak to someone, you know.
Okay, I'll connect your call with the DEA, so can you please hold for a moment?
Yes, of course.
Okay, hold for a moment, I'll connect your call with the DEA, alright?
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, you've been transferred to the Senior Investigation Officer, James J. Klein, from the DEA.
James J. Klein.
Yeah, that is true, sir. That is correct.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, how are you doing today, sir?
I'm okay. I'm just a little concerned about what I've been told.
Are you comfortable, sir? Like, you don't sound like you're comfortable. Something bothering you?
No, what do you mean?
I mean, it sounds like you're stuck somewhere, like right now, you're busy or something.
Like I'm...
Everything cool?
I don't know what you're trying to imply.
I mean, I'm not sure, sir. Like, you did not sound like how generally people sound to me on the phone.
Well,
You're in some kind of pain or something?
no, I'm just old.
Uh-huh. How's that?
Well, I was born a long time ago, and then I carried on living for a long time. It's quite simple.
You're a funny man.
Well, you're a funny woman.
Yeah. You're the funniest person I met today. You made my day, sir. Thank you.
Oh, did I? Did
Okay,
I?
so yeah, exactly. So your name is Edward, last name Jones, right?
Yes, it is. Yes.
So do I call you Mr. Jones or do I call you Edward?
You can call me what you like, as long as it's not an expletive.
How about Eddie?
Yeah, it is fine.
So Eddie, the thing over here, what's wrong with you is that somebody has stolen your identity. I mean, a lot of illegal activities are going on using your name and your social, your driver's license number and everything. And that's not cool, Somebody's taking advantage of your innocence.
Yeah, well, of course, yes.
Right?
Yes. Well, it's been a long time since anyone's tried to take advantage of my innocence.
My whole team, my whole investigating team, all the officers, they found the evidences against you, and they just made one decision, like, let's find this person and arrest him. I said, like, no. This person seems very old, and this person cannot be in these kind of things.
No,
okay?
Exactly.
So
I mean, I'm
that's why
not even sure what the allegation is.
There were two allegations, by the way. There
Right.
is drug trafficking
Well,
and there is money laundering.
the only drugs I have are for my hip replacement.
Okay, you like prescription ones.
Well, yes. I mean, they're quite strong, but sometimes I'm only meant to have one a day, but sometimes for a treat I'll have two. Get a little bit loopy. But that's just to relax.
Yep. Perfect, sir. Okay, so I'm just here to clear out your name from the case right now.
Okay.
I'm going to go
excellent.
through a simple process. I'm going to explain you what this process is, and then your name will be clear using that process.
Right.
I mean, it's like a standard procedure we need to follow. Okay.
Yeah.
So there are certain protocols, there are some certain rules you need to follow, and if you follow them, like, your name is going to be clear here.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Let's roll on ahead with the old
Okay,
clearing,
perfect. Okay.
clearing the name.
So let's start the procedure here, okay? So basically, there are three rules, okay? There are three protocols you need to follow.
Right.
The protocol number one is that you cannot put my phone call on mute or on hold, and that is because this call will be recorded and monitored, and the recordings of our conversation will be submitted into the court, and they will be used in your favor. All right. So everything you say on this recorded line is important now, okay?
Okay.
The protocol number two is that you cannot hang up my call. Now, we have given you this option, like opportunity, to resolve this case on this recorded line without even going to the court. And we are giving you this information, like this opportunity, only and only because, like, you've been cooperative with us. That's why you don't have a criminal history.
No.
Okay?
No.
So these are the reasons we are giving you this chance. So if the call gets disconnected for any reason, or if you hang up the call purposely, after that, the only way you can resolve the case is by going to the court. It's going to cause you inconvenience.
But what if I lose reception and I get disconnected accidentally? I mean, that's a little bit harsh, is it not?
I mean, these are the rules. What can I say? But once you agree with the protocols, after that, I'm going to give you a direct line number, so that if the call gets disconnected, you can call me directly on that on that number.
Right,
That's my direct line.
Yes,
Okay?
yes. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Just make sure you have a good reception. Okay, like sit in an area that has a good reception, and make sure your phone is enough charge. Most importantly, okay, that's the main thing.
It's fresh. It's freshly charged. It's just where I live. It's a little bit rural.
Okay, perfect, sir. So should I proceed?
Yes, please do.
Okay. So I explained you the protocol number 2, which was to is not to put the phone call on mute or hold. Okay, that's the first one. The second one is that you cannot hang up my call. Now the third one. Okay, this is the most important one. Okay.
Okay.
Now we have given you some very important details about the case. Like those details are literally the evidences we have in this case. All right. So they are going to be used in the court definitely against that culprit who did the crime as an evidence. So you're not supposed to share these details with any third person. Okay. What you have about the case, all the details you have about the case are actually the evidences. Okay. And we shared those with you only because your name was involved in the crime. See, I'm saying that your name was involved. I'm not saying that you had any kind of involvement, like personally, like physically in it. Okay. Just your name was used. Okay.
Yes.
So you know the details about the case for that reason. But
Right.
you're not supposed to share out those details to any third person. Okay. Don't do that.
No, I shan't.
So these are the 3 protocols, like which I want you to follow very strictly. Do you agree with them, or do you have any doubts or any questions?
I mean, yes, I'm fine with those. Like, don't share the information. Make sure not to hang up the phone. And I've forgotten one. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Perfect. No problem. Okay.
Right.
So next thing, okay, how the thing will actually work. Okay, how your name will be actually cleared out from the case. So let me explain that to you first of all. Okay. So as you know, your social is being compromised. Somebody has stolen your social and been misusing it for like a very long time, like at least like couple of weeks, almost like 3 weeks now. Okay.
Right.
But because that's long how this investigation has been going on, and this thing is happening even before that. So let's say anywhere roughly about a month since these things are happening in your name for like at least a month. Okay. So we're gonna stop those activities. But see, the actual criminal is not found here. Okay. So I cannot close the case. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clear your name from the case, but the investigation continues. You understand?
Yes.
Okay. All right. This case will be only closed after the actual criminal is arrested. So till then, this case is still going. Okay. Just your name is gonna be cleared from this. That's it. Right?
Right. Yes. Yes. No, I'd appreciate that.
Okay. So yeah. So did you understand everything so far? Any doubts? Any question you got? Like
Yeah,
that you wanna
that's
ask
fine.
me?
So I mean, I guess what do we do? We're just gonna go through a form and just to prove I'm me, and then you can hopefully resolve this
No,
case.
there is a no. There is a whole procedure, sir. There is a whole procedure. Like I'm asking if you got any questions so far.
No.
If you don't, then I can just move forward.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Okay. All right. So how your name is going to be clear? Okay, let me explain that to you first of all. So like I said, your social security number is being misused for doing illegal activities. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You've explained that. Yes.
Yeah. So if I want to stop all those illegal activities going on using your social, then I will have to suspend your social. Okay. But you're not a criminal. Okay. You're not a culprit. You're not a suspect either. Okay. So, and you cannot live without a social security number. Okay. So that's why I'm going to only suspend your social, and I'm going to give you a new one. So your current social security number that you have, it is going to be suspended, and a new one will be given to you right away. Okay?
Okay.
You will also receive a new social security card by tomorrow 12 noon. I will send a social security officer, sir, to your house between 9 a.m. to 12 noon. That's the timings I have available for you. Between 9 a.m. to 12 noon, your local time.
Right.
So
I'll have to get up early
will show up
then.
at your an officer will show up at your place. You do not have to go to the social security office. You don't have to go anywhere. You have to just stay at your home to receive this. Okay?
Well, that's better for me.
Perfect. Okay.
And,
So
you can.
this So
Nice
this
to have a little.
So this,
a little coffee morning with a face-to-face SSA officer. I'd be
Exactly.
quite. I've got some ideas for how the government can improve things. So I think it would be nice. I'll make sure that maybe I'll make some French fancies, and a nice pot of coffee for him. Well, as long as he hasn't got any allergies, I can always make something with yeast infection.
Yeah, so you are the type of person who welcomes the guests very well.
Oh,
I
of
like
course. Well, yes, I don't get many guests these days, so you've got to make a big deal of it. I mean, if it's a
Now,
lady, that would be even better.
okay, now I envy you. Now
Uh,
I envy that guy who's gonna bring you the social isn't me. It's gonna be from Social Security office. I'm jealous that what if it was me? Like if I could get to like come to your house to get on there for the breakfast.
well, it's more just some little cakes, but yeah, I mean, you would be most welcome.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for just letting me know.
That's fine. I mean, I also can make coffee or tea, whichever you prefer. A little cup of Earl Grey or Darjeeling. Or maybe an English breakfast. Which do you drink tea?
I do, sir. I do, but I'm not the one coming to your house, so
Oh yes. Well,
it won't matter.
I'll put the coffee on. And then I mean most people
Yeah.
like coffee. Well, we can have. I mean,
Okay.
do you know whether he or she whether they drink fizzy pop? Because I think I've got some colas and some Fantas in the refrigerator.
Uh-huh. I mean, I don't even know who that officer is gonna be. Like, that is the job for the Social Security Administration. So, I can do one thing, by the way. I can just make that person call you after I hang up this call. Okay?
Oh,
I will have
great.
them call you so that you know who that person is gonna be. Okay?
Yes, it'd be
So
nice.
you can talk to
sort
them
of-
directly
yeah.
about the case as well, and you can about the breakfast as well.
Yes, exactly. Okay, perfect.
Okay?
Yes, great.
Okay. Now, sir, do you have any bank accounts? Like, because see, according to us, this person has opened so many like fake bank accounts in your name, and there are like at least like 15 of them. Okay?
No,
And
I
I
have.
need to shut down these accounts.
No, I
You
just.
got any accounts of your own?
Yeah, well, yes, of course. I've got a bank account, but that's it. Yes, now it's.
What's the name again?
The name of my bank is Chase Bank.
Chase Bank. Okay.
Yes, Chase.
And how long you been banking with them?
Oh, quite some.
How long you been banking with?
Quite some time now. Maybe 20 plus years.
Oh, that's too old. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
So
yes.
the Chase Bank, you got a check in with them or a savings, or you got both?
Actually, now I only have a savings account because all of now I don't work anymore. I'm retired, so now I just use my savings account, and then the bills for my electricity and gasoline and water, that just comes from the savings now, and the rest is just there waiting
Uh-huh.
until I die.
Uh-huh. No problem. So only one bank account, like so far, like overall, okay? You have only one bank account, and that is with the Chase Bank, and it is a savings, right? That's it, right? No other accounts.
No, just
Any
that
credit
one.
card?
Yes, I do for purchases. Not that I buy many things these days.
Hmm. So a savings account and a credit card, right?
Yes, exactly. But that is linked to the savings account.
Okay. How is that linked to the savings?
Well, I
I
think.
mean, you have a separate limit on the
Oh,
credit
yeah,
card.
I do, but to pay off the credit card, that comes out of the savings account.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, is that all the accounts, or you got more?
No, that's everything.
So a savings account in Chase and a credit card with the Chase, right?
Yes, exactly.
All right. So the savings account, is there any money on that account right now?
Yes, of course. It's just waiting to give it to my grandchildren if they ever speak to me again.
How much you got in there?
Oh gosh, it's been a while since I've checked, but with interest, I would estimate it to be somewhere around 130,000.
Uh-huh. Okay. What about your credit card?
Well, that just has a limit of, I think it's up to 2,000 daily.
It's not like it's like a monthly limit. It doesn't have a daily limit. What's the monthly limit of the credit card?
Well, maybe it's 2,000 monthly then. I rarely use it. It's only, if I can ever make it out to the old shops, and then I can buy myself a little, something.
Okay, perfect. All right. You live by yourself, sir? You live alone?
I live in assisted living, so I live in my own apartment, but there is a warden on hand in case things, if I
You
was
go
to have,
out?
I can go out.
You go
yes,
out?
yes, I'm allowed to go out.
Mm-hmm. All right. And how do you check your balance, sir, on the account? Do you use online banking or what? How do you do it?
No, I would have to go to the ATM.
Mm-hmm. Okay. To the ATM to check the balance.
Yes.
All right. So can you check your balance or like exact number right now?
Not until I get to an ATM.
You don't have an ATM nearby?
Oh, well, yes, but I'd have to get to the ATM. I could do that, I suppose.
I mean, see, I need an exact number right now, so that's why I need.
Well,
I mean, you don't use online banking, right? You did. You said
no,
you did not use.
No, I wouldn't know how
Or-
to do that.
Okay, perfect. Okay, no problem. So, find the ATM nearby you, sir, and check the exact account balance. Okay, I need to know that. Do you use a smartphone?
A smartphone.
Yeah.
What would make it smart?
Like a camera and everything, internet.
It's got a camera, I believe. And I don't know about the internet.
What's the model number of the phone
The model number of the phone.
or name maybe?
Oh, I think it's a 87.
iPhone.
You phone who?
iPhone.
iPhone,
Apple iPhone.
Apple iPhone.
Or is it Apple iPhone? Is it like a Samsung?
No, I think it's a Nokia.
Okay. How long you had this phone?
Ooh, I don't know. Maybe. I think one of my now estranged grandchildren threw it at me in an argument, and I just kept it. Maybe 15 years ago.
Was it trying to kill you?
Well, maybe. I don't think they were trying to kill me. They were just, a little bit upset.
Uh-huh.
It was. I mean, it was
You said your grandchildren. You said you're gonna give this money out to your grandchildren. Why is that?
because they are family. It doesn't matter. I mean,
Really?
they cut me off from the family, but that was
Why?
partially my fault.
Why did they cut you off?
Oh, because of an incident that happened, and the police got involved, and when my grandchildren found out, they were, quite shocked and ashamed.
Do you mind explaining that to me, sir? You said you had police involved in this, so it's something like that belongs to your criminal history.
It was mostly.
So, yeah, let me know.
I mean, I think it was that long ago now that it probably doesn't matter anymore. And it was totally an accident. I mean, it's
Tell
very.
me about it.
It's very easy.
I want to know.
It's very easy to wander on to a beach full of families thinking it's a nudist beach. That was all that happened. And
You did what?
I just wandered around naked, and I mean, you laugh, but the people were screaming.
Screaming at you?
Screaming, yes, in fear.
I mean-
The trouble is, I have sort of a deformity, a genital deformity, that
Like what?
just that it's sort of do you know, it's, let's say it's hard to miss, and a rather unfortunate color. And so I wandered
Okay.
onto this beach and just
Is that
sat
is
eating
it
my.
because it's too big?
Well, it's, yeah. I mean, it's, some men are blessed. I did look into reduction, but they said at my age, there's not much point. So yes,
Okay.
so I was then.
That's not an option, right?
No, well, I then was fined. I was only detained for a short time. I just in a holding cell, and then I was fined and released on bail for indecent exposure and harboring a deadly weapon.
That's a deadly weapon, like a nuclear weapon, maybe?
No, just a weapon of mass destruction.
Which one are you talking about?
Well, I don't really want to go deeper into detail than that, so we can move on if that's okay with you.
Sure, sir. Let's move on then. Okay, so I told you to go to an ATM and check your balance. So why don't you just do that right now?
Okay, I'll start walking there now.
Can you walk?
Yes, I can
I
walk.
mean, you're too old, you know.
Well, I'm pretty old, but I can still walk. I could go and ask Gladys next door if I can ride her there like a horse.
Yep. Let
Yeah.
me know when you reach to the ATM.
Okay, will do.